So I've been doing SEO for a very long time now, and I constantly find myself coming back to these 5 techniques that I use for e-commerce sites, whether these are small e-commerce sites or really large ones. And there are 5 of them, which I'll be going over in this video. So if you've been subscribed to this channel for a little while now, you've probably been thinking, why on earth haven't you uploaded in about 4 to 5 months now? Well, there's a good reason. I've basically been abroad around Europe and Asia, um, basically just chilling out, and I just haven't had a lot of time to record any videos and upload it. Essentially, that's the reason, but I'll be uploading a lot more consistently now. So, with this video, or these techniques, I should say, you can use this as a swipe file. So, this is always what comes to mind when I want a quick rankings boost that's long term as well. And this will have a direct impact on traffic 99.99999, a bunch of other 9% of the time. And they're easy to implement. And best of all, these are all free and safe to do. You won't get any trouble. These aren't black hat either. Not that I'm against black hat stuff. So, what's the first one? First and foremost, add internal links to your best categories within the footer. So what do I mean by this? So if we take a look at this site here, if you look at their footer, they're linking to their popular collection pages. So non-alcoholic red wines, non-alcoholic white wines, rosé wines, and they clearly want to rank this site. So what they've gone ahead and done, and they've just put their most popular categories in the footer. And this just gives them a burst of internal links, and this is keyword rich as well, and they would have seen a rankings boost because of this. So very simple, very straightforward. If you've watched any of my e-commerce videos, I always mention this technique because it works. So second technique is link from your product pages to your child/parent category pages. So all you're doing here is linking from your product pages up to your category pages. So for example, let's click on one of these. So I don't know, red wines, and you look at a product here. And so what this would do is link back to its parent or child category page. So this is a red wine, so this would link back to non-alcoholic red wines collection. And that's an easy way to get another burst of links. So they have done it here. It links back to the non-alcoholic red wine collection. So this is an easy way to get a bunch of links back to your collection pages, because your collection pages or category pages, depending of whatever CMS you're on, that's what's going to pull in the best rankings and what's going to make you the most money. So make sure to focus on your category pages. So next up, number 3, we're blitzing straight through this. Use the search operator, site : keyword search operator to find the juiciest internal linking opportunities. So here's what I mean by this. So if we put in site : and then the site name, and then let's say a keyword they want to rank for is non-alcoholic red wines, and this is basically going to bring up pages that are the most relevant for non-alcoholic red wines. So a product page that's brought up that's related to non-alcoholic red wine. So what you'd want to do is link back to the collection page with that, as well as blog posts as well. So you're basically going to type this search operator in and then make a list of these pages, and then use that list to link to the page you're trying to rank for that particular keyword. Very basic, very straightforward, yet it's very effective. So number 4, keeping this video short and sweet, create a cluster of blog posts related to your best category. So let's just say your best category is Goku action figures, right? And if you've been living under a rock, Goku is a character. So Goku action figures. So what you'd want to do is create a bunch of blog posts related to Goku action figures or Goku in general. So let's say Goku versus Saitama. Who would win? So that's the keyword people are searching for. And you could create a blog post related to this because it's related to Goku, and internally link to that category page, Goku action figures. So you'd want to create a cluster of these, at least start with 5 or 10, and then link that to your collection page. And that's another great SEO technique that's going to increase your relevance for your target keyword, and you'll see another rankings boost for that. Last but not least is optimize the H1 and meta titles. So I've left this last because you may have heard it a bunch of times, but you'd be quite shocked with the amount of people that completely miss this. They've got a bunch of products and categories, but they're not assigning any keywords to these categories and product pages or blog posts, right? So you can do all these, but it doesn't matter if your page hasn't got the correct keyword to target, if it's not got that keyword at least in the H1 and meta title. So in case you don't know, the H1 is literally, if you just download the Easy SEO extension, you can see what the H1 is, right? Very easy, very straightforward. You can even highlight the subheadings just to make your life easier. So H1 and meta title is literally this blue link here. This is the meta title, and you can see what your meta title is by again using the Easy SEO extension, and it says title tag, and it shows you right there. So non-alcoholic red wine, so they've mentioned it in there. And you want to do keyword research, and those are basically the 5 best SEO e-commerce techniques that are my personal favorites. Now, if you don't know what to do next in terms of your SEO for your e-commerce site and you're struggling a bit, you can book an hour call with me. Just bear in mind, I am getting booked up pretty frequently. You could just book it here. You will get a pre-questionnaire to make sure I understand what you're trying to get from the call. So essentially, I'll do some research beforehand. Then I'll send you a couple of emails scheduling that meeting, and then we can have an in-depth analysis of what to do regarding your website and what your next steps are. And that's essentially it. If there's anything specific e-commerce related you'd like me to cover in a video, then just let me know. Just drop a comment so I know what you're struggling with, and I can try create a video on that. And hopefully I'll publish another video tomorrow.